Gang. This your boy Hyphen Jersey. You're now tuned in to Hyphen Eagles. Man, y'all, I'm back at it. You already know another video just about to discuss crucial supporting I said support, I'm sorry, important game that's about to start and hit off at 8, I believe 8:20 time, Eastern time. But yo, I already can't wait. Right now, I'm in my place, my new place in junk. Sorry for that echo. It might, it's a little, you first move in the place, you got to move things around. So, it's definitely gonna be a little echo and all that. But just bear with it. Getting it set up. Definitely gonna try to watch the game and stream at the same time. So just look out for that. But yeah, I'm not gonna wrap it up. It's just a short video to tell you how I feel the game should go, and everything, and excuse me, I look a little rough too, like got my little work fitted on right now, so it probably be a little dingy and all that because I've been just moving and getting things prepared and everything. So I don't look all that right, but I say forget it. I'm not gonna wait to try to look all straight for this vid because it is what it is. So, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap you up for too long about that. But yo, man, it's gonna be one of those games. I hear a lot of people opinions how the game is gonna go. You got a lot of Eagles fans saying, "Oh, we gonna dismantle the Cowboys." You got Cowboys fans saying they gonna do the same thing the Eagles. Then you got some fans saying, "Yo, it's gonna be a good game. We can't sleep on the Cowboys." And some Cowboys fans like, yo, they hope they could maintain because with the type of roster the Eagles got. So you get a lot of different opinions and different feelings when it comes to this game, especially as the opening season. I believe it should be at Cowboys home. But man, I agree to the people that saying like we can't sleep on the Cowboys. I agree. I know it's a different year, there's different times. Our team is different and all that. But they still got a pretty good enough offense. Yeah, they running game gotta be a little bit more consistent and way more better than what it had been for the past 2 seasons. So. But at the end of the day, it's one of those trap games, one of those sneaky games that the Cowboys just play us hard. Like they play us hard when they play us. They no they right now they the record of us winning against them. They got over the Eagles a little bit with the record of winning. But at the end of the day, the Cowboys play the Eagles hard. Like they definitely comes. For some reason, that just I guess they used to it. They just know. So I do give us the edge of winning, and I do give us winning the game. But just to say that, oh, we just going to dismantle the Cowboys and we just going to blow them out is not really a definite at this moment yet. Like we still got some pieces on the defense side that we gotta make sure that they can maintain themselves on that defense side. Dealing with since we losing C.J. Gardner Johnson and Darius Slay. I didn't see enough from Keely Ringo on the preseason, so I was just wondering how he was going to maintain himself on that defense side. We got some other guys coming in, Makuba and a lot of these other guys that's going to fill in and that's going to take in and start a position like defense. But they are players that's trying to earn that experience and earn that spot. So is the Cowboys going to pick on them? Is they going to pick on those rookies and the players that needs that experience? Is they going to come in and pick on them and use it? What do Vic Fangio got to dial up to give those guys help and to not get picked on? Or is he developing it? They already developed. It's the beginning of the season. And a lot of that could happen. A lot of those stuff could happen that it could definitely be a closer game than a lot of people expect because of that reason. The offense side, I'm not too worried because the Cowboys defense got to deal with our offense. They have to deal with our offense, and we just got dogs on that offense side. On the two wide receivers, got us on Dallas Goddard on the tight end, Saquon Barkley with the running game, Jalen Hurts being the quarterback he is, and what our phenomenal offensive line blocking. I would say besides Will Shipley on a running game, I guess he's the only one that could back up Saquon Barkley right now. I don't really see anybody else on that. I didn't see enough on that rotation in the running game in the preseason, or who could actually show enough besides Will Shipley. But yo, we still got some pieces on that offensive side that the Dallas gonna have to deal with on their defense, and Diggs, like we might gonna have to pick on him coming off on that injury and everything. So it's a lot of things that we could control on that offense and pull up that points. It's just that we want to stay above the sticks, and we want to stay in control with putting up points. And so we need to make sure our defense is consistent, mainly on that secondary, like, because of the new pieces that we got. I'm not really too concerned about our pass rush, because we still got those dogs on it with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and a lot of those other pieces. Like, we still got dogs on that pass rushing, but we're gonna have to get it in. We're gonna have to rattle that. We're gonna have to put that pressure on to make them force, and because of the offense, we got to put up points. And we get ahead, too far ahead, and force that to have to play catch up and pass that ball and not make no mistakes, we definitely taking it. But if you allow them to keep the game close and keep this game close, because our defense is not holding their own because of the new pieces that we have, it's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a closer game than a lot of Eagles fans think, because of that reason. Like, so we definitely gonna have to maintain on that defense, on the secondary, to keep it us above the sticks, to force Dallas to play catch up and pass that ball and make some mistakes. They running game is what we could control, because unless they got a rookie that's gonna come in and or somebody that they got that I ain't hear that's gonna come in and be running that ball like he been in the league for some time, then cool. But other than that, we definitely gonna have to put that pressure. We already know, we've been hearing this for a couple of days now. Michael Parsons went to the Green Bay, so they pass rushing is not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be that phenomenal, but they got confidence in a new guy that they just picked up, that he could be better than Parsons. But we gonna see. But I hear a lot of Cowboys fans saying that they not really too nervous or too concerned about that trade, because they didn't really was looking for the Parson anyway. Someone was tired of Parson. He was a poison in the locker room, and dealing with the locker room in his podcast, saying that he was washed, saying like, he's not getting that pressure like he does, especially in the postseason. Like, so you hear a lot of Cowboys fans saying that, oh, it's not a big loss, ain't nothing to worry about. So, like, all we can do is time will tell, and we gonna see. Like, that's all. But yo, man, just to say that it's gonna be that Pacific type of game, we don't know. We don't know. We definitely don't know. We just going to have to see what our secondary. It's going to be down to what our secondary can do, because of those new pieces we got. If our secondary could hold against the Cowboys, we definitely taking this game. Or if our secondary can't, but our pass rushing get in there quick enough to rattle that, then we definitely taking this game. But if our pass rush can get there in time, and Dak was able to get that ball out quick, because our secondary is not maintaining well, because they are trying to earn some experience, then it's going to be one of those games. Like, Noah say hi. What's going on? What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, man, like it's gonna be a game than what people mostly think. Like they think it's going they think a lot of people think, oh, we just gonna blow them out. We just gonna Eagles gonna blow them out. Eagles gonna have their way. And you already know. You already appreciate you for joining. Like you all they think that it's just gonna go that way. The Eagles fan, oh, we gonna blow it because the trade and just because of our roster who we are. But yo, man, listen, we definitely we still I know we gonna win because we are a better team. But to say we gonna blow them out and we know how the pieces that we are missing on that defense side on the secondary, like it's not really a for sure. Like we can't be biased, we can't be delusional here. We have to speak sports and we got to speak NFL and we got to speak it and keep it as what it is. Like and that's just the honest truth. We got our secondary definitely. We got players on the defense that could get picked on. They definitely could get picked on just because they gotta earn that reps and earn those experience. And it's the first game of the season. So if the Cowboys go in this game and they go in there and they utilize it and they realize that and they be like, you know what? They got a person rookie playing safety, a rookie on the corner. Oh, he don't have they gonna really test them. They gonna test them, and it's going to be if those players can own up to the test. If they could actually maintain themselves and not look a mess. The communication, all that gonna have to be a chemistry on that defense, mainly the secondary. So yo, man, we definitely the Eagles definitely. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining in. What's going on? Thanks for joining in. But definitely they're gonna have to definitely gonna have to maintain themselves, man. And the rotational pieces, like I said on the preseason, I saw some people, but I didn't see enough like I wanted on that rotational for the defense side. Because I always talk like I said, always, and I say it again, and I repeat myself. A lot of people they don't take preseason thanks, appreciate it. A lot of people don't take preseason serious because they like, oh, it's preseason, oh, it's season. I know, me, if you've been following this channel for a long time, I take preseason serious. Why? Because it's about your roster and it's about your rotation. You need guys that could come in when you need them to come in that could pick up where the starter left, like that can maintain and not make things worse. And I saw some people, but I saw a lot of I ain't see enough. That's just how I look at it. But we'll see. Maybe it was just they need some time, need some reps. We'll see. But definitely we gonna have to the Eagles gonna have to maintain themselves on that defense side, especially on the secondary. So hopefully the guys that's coming in and they starting for the first time and they getting reps and they getting experience, hopefully they'll have a good game. I hope that Vic Fangio dial up something to make it more easier and simplify and more of a better communication for the defense to be able to get that pressure to that. Because order for us to get that pressure to that, we gotta be honest, we gotta be real. The secondary have to hold their own. We saw this happen multiple. What's going on? No, what's going on? We saw this happen to multiple games and time after time when the secondary didn't hold up enough. And now the pass rushing couldn't get in time to get a sack or whatever because quarterbacks was giving that ball out of their hands too quick. So to end it all, I feel like this game is going to go down for the defense on that secondary and those pieces that's going to be new and that's going to come in and that's going to have to hold their own. It's going to have to come down to that, or we just gonna have to play above the sticks on that offense side and just continue to put up points, which I know we could do. So that being said and done, I'm gonna get straight to the result so I can get set up and get everything prepared and get myself. Because like I said, I look a little rough right now and everything because I just moved into a place and everything, and doing a lot of moving, a lot of stuff. I didn't want to wait to get myself together to make this because the game about to start in a couple of hours. So I wanted to just show my face and tell you how I feel how the game is gonna go right quick. But I'm gonna get ready to get things situated and settled so I can have things ready so I can watch this game and everything. And I will be coming with another video and all that. So please definitely stay tuned. But how I feel the score prediction is going to be because of the first beginning of the season. And everything got to get disciplined. Where the players got to be on water court. It might be a little messy game. Might be penalties on the O-line. Couple of false starts. Maybe a delay a game one time. It might be one of those type of games in the beginning. So because of that reason, I just feel like it might be a little closer than people think. So I would say I feel like the game would end probably like a 27 to 20. Like we win by a touchdown, or it could be like a 27 to 17, like win by a touchdown and a field goal. I don't think a blowout. But so I would say between those two. But it always be a type of score. So it always be a high score between the Cowboys and the Eagles. So I would say to get my final verdict, I would say around like a 27 to 20 game. Like, I will make it I will make an argument with maybe 30 to 21. I can make an argument with that. Like 30 to 21 Eagles. Like, I could say, but just because it's in the beginning and filling out, I don't know. We might not make be put up 30 points because of that's just how it is. But then again, when we played Green Bay last season, in the beginning of the season, we still put up points. Like, so. You know what? I'm going to go with 30 to 20. I'm going to go with 30 to 21. I'm going to go with 30 to 21. I feel like it's going to be those type. I feel like we're going to win by a touchdown and a field goal. Touchdown and the field goal, I feel like we're going to win by just because we're going to edge that like that. But, yeah, that's how I feel like the game is going. We were trying to acquire Parson. We had better trade package according to Schefter, then Packers Jerry said no. Now, yeah, I just heard about that. Like, I just heard about that. Howie was trying to, listen, Howie Roseman be trying to, they already know for years he's been the best GM. He just be going out trying to get the best players for this team, like on and off. Like, this man don't waste no time. So yeah, I heard that Howie tried to get Parson. He did try to get, when all this first started out, he did try to go out to get Parson, but Jerry wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. He was like, listen, even though he gave Parson into the same conference because he in Green Bay and he's still in the NFC, like I guess he was like, at least he's not in the NFC NFC East. At least he's not in the same rival division. So I guess he just let it be that. But yeah, Howie definitely trying to get. If we would have got Parson, a lot of Cowboys fans probably would have been like, "Oh, he washed anyway. That wasn't nothing. We ain't worrying about him." But he's still a veteran. He still would have been a great piece, asset on the Eagles. Man, we would have been deadly. It would have been something going on, especially with the rotation. Like, definitely. So Howie funny for that. He like, listen, he ain't trying to waste no time. He like, listen, you don't want to be there, man. Come over to the other side. Like, we already got Saquon from the Giants. We gonna get we gonna get you from the Cowboys. Like, you know, hey, shoot, he probably gonna try to get somebody from the Redskins and all that. You know, I mean, not the Reds. I'm sorry, I'm still used sometimes calling them Redskins from the Commanders and all that. So Howie feeling like he had to be Howie try to play. He had to stay who true to who he is. Like, you know, so I don't blame him though. Make this team. Make this team elite the best you could, Howie, yo. You know, Howie we trust. Michael said, what, 16 through 12. Is that your score prediction, Michael? I don't know. Is that you say 16 to 12? If that's your score prediction, you think it's going to be a low scoring game like that? I don't think it would be. If that's your score prediction, I don't think it's going to be that low. I don't think it's going to be no 16 to 12. I definitely think the Eagles and Cowboys always put up points against each other. I do think it's going to be points put up. I just think we're going to edge them just because of the type of team we got. So, like I said, that's why I believe that it's going to be at least a 30-21 type game. You know, I feel like we're going to win by a touchdown and a field goal. That's what I'm looking to. So, but definitely, man, it's gonna be an interesting game. Like, you know, it's the first game of the season, and especially why I think it's gonna be a little bit because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, believe it's at Dallas home. Like, we going to Daystar on the field, and I believe that's what it's gonna be. So it's not gonna be home field advantage. So it's going to be one of those type of games. So like I said, the end of it all is going to be up to our secondary, man. What our secondary can hold out and what they can do to bring that pressure to Dak and how fast our pass rush could get to it. So we going to see. It's going to be interesting. I'm already ready to watch it. I'm already ready to be tuned in. So definitely tune in. Be tuned in. Be on the watch. I'm gonna have another video, be timing in. So definitely stay tuned to the channel because it's definitely gonna be more talking about this game afterwards. I'm gonna try to have videos while the game going, but like I said, moving to this place is gonna be a lot of different things happening. So but I'm definitely gonna have a video right after the game to tell you my feeling of how it go between either me or my bro, or we both probably have a video. But definitely stay tuned in, man. So I appreciate the feedback and all the support. Everybody that tuned in, like, follow, and subscribe. Continue that. It's gonna be another video, much more. So, man, let's watch this game. If you're not an Eagles or Cowboys fan, still watch it. I feel like it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be an interesting game. But if you are an Eagles and a Cowboys, man, like, if you're an Eagles fan, look, Eagle Nation, let's do this. If you're a Cowboys fan, man, good. Best of luck, and hey, man, good game. Let's have a good game here. Like, you know, to the best team wins. That's all I can say. Like, best team wins. So, but definitely stay tuned in, man. I'm gonna have another video. I appreciate y'all for all the feedbacks, the comments, and definitely this Hyphen Eagles. It's your boy Hyphen Jers. Bird Game. I'm out.